Alright, a neat little par, sorry, not a par, it's a 9-hole course. We're doing Goose River Golf Club. Thought it was a par 3 course, but it is a 9-hole normal length course, and set up really nicely. I was kind of a big fan of this one. Starts off with a par 5 with a little creek dividing your fairways. I shouldn't say creek, I'm gonna guess that is the Goose River. The layup kind of goes horrible, but it gets itself out there and into the fairway and leaves about a 9-iron in. Low and too far. Then too short. Then too long. I know that one does hold, so a bogey start, I believe. And we start at +1, going to the second hole now, which is a par 4. Looks pretty short. See if we can bang it back there near the green. Right over that tall tree. That was really cool. 3D rendering right there. 42 yards to go, and look at this thing start to come back towards the hole and then stop. Cruel. That would have been nice. But a birdie, back to even, and moving on to the next par 4, where when you try and hit a draw and your face and path are way off, that's what happens. 64 yards to try and salvage it, and just missing a birdie anyway. But moving on to the 4th, another par 4. I'm playing like red tees. I think the tee colors were kind of weird, but I went with red, which was, I think, the second from the back. Oh, another near miss birdie, just chips right out. And on to the next par 5, which is super short. It's a par 5, it's 366. And I hit it in the woods. Literally all you gotta do is hit it straight-ish. And I hit it in the woods. So a tough shot to try and get out of there. Luckily I do, and we're gonna have 79 yards remaining, 10 yards uphill. And check this shot out. Hop, roll, in. Eagle. That's the way to do it. Love to see eagles on the channel. Love to see 80-yard makes on the channel. Next hole is a 238-yard downhill par 3. So you go from a super short par 5 to a long par 3. And we come up just a little short, but needing 17 to save par. Seventh hole brings us another short par 4. Perfect little drive up the left-hand side. Ends up finding the rough, but no biggie from 43 away. Pin in the middle of the green. That's it. Can't find that distance, and it goes a little long. Seventh hole ends with a par though, and the -2 stays intact going to the 8th. Par 3, down the hill, 120. Playing a draw in there, and just overdrawing a couple inches. Easy par though, and we're off to the last 166, ninth hole. Goose River treating us pretty good at -2. Not hitting a good last shot of the day though, coming up a little short. And the true last shot of the day is if we can get it into this circle 18 yards away. And cannot. Goes a little long. Bogey the last, -1 on the day. Definitely go play Goose River. It's a good little 9 course. I played from the Reds and had a fun time. I think you could play all the way back, and it'd be quite a challenge. So give it a shot. Let me know if you get under par, and we always like making eagles. Peace.